Hey folks, Kevin here. Well, it's May 24th, 2025. I'm out in the lower workshop, and today I'm going to be assembling a Toplamper, Toplamper, shipping container shelving unit. So these come in parts. You have to assemble them, and there's 4 shelves for the package that you get. Now I ended up ordering 8 shelving units, so 32 different shelves. It takes 10 shelving units, individual shelving units, to fit down the full 40-foot shipping container wall. And I assembled some late yesterday. The first one arrived, and it worked out great. I thought it was fantastic. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and unbox this one. Now this one, unfortunately, has been damaged, and it's been retaped. So hopefully all the parts are there and nothing's bent. But these are nice metal shelving units. They seem, I think that they're built very well. And I really like the style where they can hang from the D-rings. They hang down 52 inches, so it's probably 56 inches from the absolute ceiling. You know, there's a couple inches above it. The depth of them, I think, are 19 inches. So you can probably safely fit a 17 or 18 inch wide shelf on it. We'll check it as I go through, but we'll go through the process of assembling this. These are pretty straightforward. I'll be using my DeWalt cordless impact driver with a hex head, like an Allen head, wrench in it, and a 13 millimeter, is it? Of course, I don't have my glasses on right now. Yes, 13 millimeter wrench for the nuts that are there. The instructions is the instructions from yesterday. So this is what the instructions look like. And it does have a breakdown of the bolts and nuts and washers, where they go and all. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to see if all the parts are here and if we can get this one assembled. Typically there isn't this much tape holding it here. It's just okay. I'm going to try shooting this video again. I just opened up this box that was torn and taped at this end. Here are the instructions for it, just showing the steps, and there is a little call out for the different size screws that are in here. I'm just going to start taking the plastic off each piece, just inspecting each piece. So it appears that everything is here, and we've got a couple of, this is a couple of pouches that are sealed in this little plastic bag here. So a lot of washers. There's also some screws. I'm not sure why the screws are here, unless it's to screw the boards into this or something. I just don't know. And the other one are the different size bolts. And they show in the diagram, just lay them here so I can show you. In the diagram, they show 3 different size bolts, but in the package, they only show you 2. Okay, let's take a look at the components. So I just used an old piece of Tupperware to hold the different components. The screws, I'm not sure why they're here. They did send, so there's 2 different size bolts. These have a simple hex, like an Allen wrench head for both of these, a short one and a longer one. There are nylon locking nuts. They also give you a flat washer and a lock washer. These are the back braces, and it'll make sense as I put this together. So there's 4 shelving units, so there's 4 of these, and you notice that there's slots in this, and I'll show you when I assemble it how it goes. So you string the bolt from this side, and this will attach to the rest of the bracket. These are the long braces, the ones that are back here in the background. That will go along the very front of the unit. The back of the unit is right here. So this has the hook at the top, and there's holes drilled right down through here. So there's going to be 2 shelves here, and these are the shelves here. Then there's a bottom shelf down here that there's not a hole drilled this way. It's drilled through laterally, and this is the bottom shelf, and they're all the same size. So there'll be 1 bottom shelf and 2 of these shelves that'll get bolted here in the center. Then there's this angle, this flat metal that's been cut on an angle, and that angle will go from the top here, be an acute angle here, and it'll come out here and work its way, and then it'll go to this long metal bracket here, and the other end of the shells will get bolted to that. So hopefully that all makes sense. So I'll just go through the process of this. Oh, and I'll show you each one of these. Each one of the shells themselves already have threaded taps in each one of these on both sides. Same thing with this, and you notice those little tabs on the side. I don't know if that's showing up. There's little tabs there. That's what ultimately is going to sit against the back and get bolted like this. So we'll look at this step by step. Pretty simple. I think that these are like 1-inch 1/8 wall square tubing. The welds look good. They just seem like it was a very good design. I like these a lot. Now you can buy all different manufacturers out there, but I decided to go with this because they're $200 for the 4 shelves, but there's a $10 coupon right now at this time, and this is May of 2025. So I'm going to start putting one together now. So let's take the back. So the side with the hook on it, your shelves will go the opposite way because that hook will hook onto the shipping container D-ring at the top of it. So we want the shelves coming out this way. So I'm just going to set that on here for right now. And I'm going to start with, I'll put these back over in my little parts container here. Well, actually I can, so why we have a nylon lock nut with one of these units is beyond me. I'm not sure why they do that, but it's like, I guess, a double secure system here. So we'll go ahead and take one here, and we'll use this as our upper shelf right here. I'm just going through, I'm starting on the side that the hook is exposed to. This will go through to the other side. So there's 2 of the shelves without any additional hooks on it. So this is another long bolt flat washer. And I didn't bring my glasses over with me. I should have done that. And here we go. We got this through. And I haven't started to cross thread any of them yet. So they're this coarse thread really makes it easy to get these assembled and all. So now we've got our 2 shelves. So this is going to hang on the shipping container wall. So now I'm going to put my bottom shelf on. And this is the one that has the side tabs on it. So I get my flat washer, locking washer here, and a nut. And we'll go ahead and point this out. So what I'm doing is this has got 2 ears on it that are drilled for the side holes. The other ones went in the opposite side, so this would be against the back of the wall. These nuts and bolts you're able to see. Now all my workbenches and tables are currently occupied by things. So this is a 13 millimeter. Okay. So we got our 3 shelves. So the bottom shelf has the ears on it. We bolt that to the sides. The other 2 are this way here. I'm just going to go ahead and switch this around now. The opposite side here. And now I'm going to install the top bracket. Now the top bracket, I'm going to use a short bolt. Got to see if I remember all this stuff from yesterday. No, sorry. This is a long bolt up here. It has to go through the whole. Yep, it's got to go through the whole system. So this is where the diagram shows it as being like a intermediate length bolt, but this is actually, I'm using the longer one since we don't have the intermediate ones. And here's the bracket here. So this one, they're both angled, and this is the more acute angle, so it's really almost reflects on itself. So this one's going to come off on an angle like this. So on the bracket side, so it's hard to screw this in unless you're with an Allen wrench, unless you do it this way. If you were to go the opposite way, I'm sorry, doing it the wrong way here. Got it there. Well, don't do that. Actually hold on to the wrench. There we go. Okay, hopefully this is making sense. As I mentioned, this has a sharp angle that reflects backwards. I put the nut on this side and the bolt on this opposite side. Now we're going to push that one of the long steel plates. So this is about 1/8 of an inch thick. I'm just going to see, yep, so this, if you flipped it the other way, it wouldn't work so well. So it's going to go like this, and this is where we're going to use the short bolt, but it doesn't seem quite long enough to oh, you know what I'm going to do? I found it easier to balance this yesterday by doing the middle shelf first. Apologize for that. That way, this I can bend it this way as opposed to holding it at one end. And I should have used one of the shorter bolts now that I think of it here. Apologize for that. Okay, now I'm just going to go ahead and put the long plate here, back over here, and I'm going to put the top plate, which the top metal bracket is going to go on the outside of this of the two. So we have the long one here, and then we have the top one up here. And I'm just going to go ahead and, so again, this, so that's the one that I removed the lock washer and flat washer because it just didn't seem like I'd get enough threads to make contact there. And I'm going to use another short one. And this one I can use, I got to see if I remember this correctly. I can use the washers on this one. Yep. Okay. So now it isn't finished yet. So this can hang on the D-ring and hang down. Everything looks good. But two things I want to do at this point is one, I want to add the brace. So in the shipping container, there's corrugated walls. And depending on where it is, this can slide around at all. So they make this bracket for helping to stabilize this against the wall, and it distributes the weight. So if you have a lot of weight on these shelves, this will help to distribute the weight evenly. So just go ahead. So you want the slots facing this way to line up with the tabs that are made on this bottom shelf unit here. I just go to the point where there's a slight deflection of the metal of this piece, so that I know it's really snug and tight and I don't have to worry about things coming loose in the future. And these ones I don't want to over tighten. These will be easy to snug up if I have them. So this first shelf is completely assembled. So it'll stand stationary, but this hook will reach up, hook onto the D-ring and stay D-ring and be fairly stable. So that's my quick assembly of one of the shelves. And I'll probably put the rest on fast forward. Not sure how well this will show up, but when they're manufacturing this one, they're supposed to be coming right through from one side to the other. And you can see where when they stamped it, the spot is there. So I'll see if I can get a punch and knock that out. The other thing, well, they're scratched up, which I already mentioned in the intro of this, but these tabs were bent on the other one, so they didn't line up into the slots on this one. So I'll get a punch and knock that out. This is the first time I've seen this. There's a few scratches on this. I think that's attributable to their packaging and the stuff just falling out of the packaging. So I'm going to get back at it now.
Sun creeps up through the morning haze, wiping clean the mess of yesterday. Whatever went wrong, just let it slide. You've got another chance to turn the tide. Take a deep breath, feel the light, shake off the shadows from the night. Every day is a new beginning, a blank page, a fresh wind spinning. Let the past be past, start again with a stronger heart and a wiser pen. Don't wait for signs or skies to clear, make it a good day, now and here. Coffee's hot and your boots are near. Step into your life without the fear. Say the words you've held too long. Right the wrongs, sing your song. Even storms can teach us grace. Every tear has its place. Every day is a new beginning, a blank page, a fresh wind spinning. Let the past be past, start again with a stronger heart and a wiser pen. Don't wait for signs or skies to clear, make it a good day, now and here. You don't have to be perfect, just real. Chase what matters, feel what you feel. Give your best, let go of the rest. Every sunrise is a brand new test. Every day is a new beginning, no telling what the tide is bringing. Walk your path with hope and might. Choose the love, choose the light. You've got this spark, let it appear, make it a good day, now and here.
Well, the assembly went pretty well. The first package was scratched up some, and I think that was the only problem that I can remember with the first package. The second package, one of the knockouts for this back bar wasn't knocked out, so I used a punch to punch it out, and they shorted me one lock nut, so I ended up getting myself, so that's what the lock nuts usually look like right there. So I got myself a different nut. It's slightly different thread, but it worked. But they're assembled, they're really solid. And we'll go out to the shipping containers and put these on a couple of the D-rings out there. Okay, I just set the new shipping container shelving brackets up on the wall in here. So, of course, I have to move things around, but these brackets will really help to distribute a lot of the materials up and out of the way. Then I can put more stuff underneath it and some stuff in front here. But as you can see, things got really congested in here. And a lot of these bins in here are just chock full of stuff, making it difficult to see. And right here, I'm going to have to move my bandsaw for this one to straighten out. But I'll show you So they hang from the hook up there, these D-ring hooks. And you see that it's in a valley of this corrugated metal. And it would have a hard time being right in that spot if it weren't for that bar that helps to distribute the weight between these two panels here. So I think this is going to work out really nice. I'm pretty excited about it. So I could put boards on here, or if I want to take my piping, put piping in here towards the end here, and then put boards all the rest of the way down. We can do things different ways. So that seems really practical to me. Now, of course, I'll have to move some of these tools because they're too tall for the section. Some of them will just barely fit underneath it. I think my planer is real close there. We'll have to see. But it's no big deal moving those. So that's 2 boxes of 4 in here. There's room for 2 more shelving units down beyond that last unit that you see there. But I could always put other equipment there. I may end up deciding to put these in all the locations. And I have 1 set of 4 over in another shipping container right now. But yeah, I really like these. I think these are quite a nice design. I like that they're easy to assemble. Most of the parts are included in the package. They are heavy, so the Amazon drivers are going to drop these. But I think all in all, things worked out. So I'm real happy with these shelving units. Hopefully the next ones don't arrive damaged and they've got all their parts. It's okay that one of the punch outs wasn't complete. It was real easy to just pop that punch out. You know, when they stamp these, they don't always go clear. So I think that's it for today's video, folks. Just wanted to show you these I'm trying to remember the name. I can't remember the name of them right now. But got them on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description below in case anybody needs to get these. If you don't have the doors on the side, it's real easy to have a second. Well, we do have the D-rings for this, but I'm going to come up with something else. I like these doors being on the side, being able to utilize these. But if you have a shipping container without doors on the sides, well, you could put 2 rows down there and really maximize the storage capacity as well. So that's it for today's video, folks. Thanks so much for watching. Thank you for your comments and your support. Take care and stay safe. Bye-bye now.